Imagine walking through the streets of Baghdad more than 1,000 years ago. The marketplace is alive with activity. Merchants are buying and selling goods. Traders are calculating profits. Families are dividing inheritances. Builders are measuring lands. Everywhere, people are working with numbers, but there is a problem. Many calculations are becoming too difficult. People know some numbers, but other numbers are missing. And without those missing numbers, important decisions cannot be made. The markets are full of questions that no one seems able to answer. One morning, a merchant arrives at the market carrying a parchment. His face is filled with frustration. He approaches one shopkeeper after another. Can anyone help me solve this problem? The problem seems simple at first. A business deal has been made. Some values are known, others are not. The final answer depends on finding a number that nobody knows. The merchant asks everyone, but every person gives a different answer. Some guess, some argue, some walk away. The mystery remains unsolved. The problem spreads through the city. People gather in groups discussing possible solutions. Arguments break out. Calculations are written and rewritten, yet the answer remains hidden. The more people try to solve it, the more complicated it becomes. The city is not struggling with one problem, it is struggling with a bigger question. How do you solve something when part of information is missing? Place stands one of the greatest centers of learning in human history, the House of Wisdom. Within its walls, scholars study mathematics, astronomy, science, and philosophy. Knowledge from many civilizations is gathered here. Greek ideas, Persian ideas, Indian ideas, all brought together in one place. And among these scholars is a man whose work will change mathematics forever. His name is Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi. Al-Khwarizmi hears about problems like merchants, but instead of searching for one answer, he asks a different question. What if there was a method, a system, a way to solve any problem involving an unknown value? He studies carefully. He examines problems after problem and slowly notices something remarkable. No matter how different these problems appear, they all follow patterns. Hidden beneath the confusion is order. Then comes a powerful insight. Every mathematical problem behaves like a balance. If something is added on one side, it must be added on the other. If something is removed from one side, it must also be removed from the other side. The secret is balance. Not guessing, not luck, balance. For the first time, the unknown becomes something that can be managed, something that can be viewed, simplified, and solved. A mystery begins to transform into a method. Al-Khwarizmi begins writing down his ideas step by step, method by method. He develops systematic ways to solve equations. His work becomes known through a book called Al-Kitab al-Mukhtasar fi Hisab al-Jabr wal-Muqabala. The word Algebra will later give the world a new word, Algebra. A new branch of mathematics is taking shape, not based on specific numbers, but on finding what is unknown. The idea do not stay in Baghdad. They travel across deserts, across seas, across generations. Scholars study the methods. Teachers share them with students. Books are copied and translated. The knowledge spreads from one civilization to another, and with every step, algebra grows stronger. What began as a way to solve practical problems becomes one of humanity's most powerful tools. Centuries pass. Algebra helps architects design great buildings. Astronomers understand the heavens. Scientists unlock the laws of nature. Engineers build bridges, machines, and technologies. Students around the world learn equations in classrooms, and all of it traces back to a simple idea. The idea that the unknown can be discovered. The idea that every mystery has a pattern waiting to be found. Today, whenever you solve for x, Whenever you balance an equation, whenever you search for a missing value, you are using a method that began more than 1,000 years ago. A method born from humanity's desire to understand the unknown. That is the secret of algebra. And that is the story of how unknown became known. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join G-Cognics for more fascinating stories behind the ideas that changed our world.